instead of the Benedetta, to be honest. So it'll be a lot harder now, positioning-wise, for Kelra also to be able to lock in with this Farsa properly, you know, the full force of the Feathered Airstrike here.
Yeah.
Well, who's going to strike first? Ryzen and Boyet on your screens. Showdown continues as one thing that we're about to witness to unfold is how will the rookies go up against the challenge against Smart Omega. Let's see how the early game starts here.
Yep. I think they will still play their standard gameplay. Just like in the previous game, we have a protective roamer. That's Brusco DR, the Lolita, to peel for Doming. This time it's the Beatrix. You have nuke damage that eventually come from Goyong. You have Ding to go to the backlines. And of course, frontliner, that will be the Fredrin. A very standard gameplay for NXPE EVOS. The brand of Mobile Legends that they really wanted to play.
Looks like it's just ABCs, right? ABC and 1, 2, 3. So if
That's right.
Smart Omega now would really want to have to gain control of the early game, because that was one thing that was missing, right? To rotate freely, because as you've mentioned, it's the XP lane and the jungler for NXPE EVO. So with the presence of Ding right now, you would want to prevent them for rotating early on, because you want to really have to take care of your lanes.
Ryzen already invading, actually, the Skilled Lizard. Committing the Retribution just to take care of that. That means that, well, it's still 30 seconds before the first turtle. But it means that you can see that he matches up against the jungling of Boyet.
Yeah, pretty much just mirroring each other, right?
Exactly.
You know, at that point. So, you know, they got all that information they needed on that. So, pretty standard, I feel like, early game here. No one going down just yet, like we even saw in the previous game where it was a early first blood. So now it comes down to that turtle dance so far, first one of the game. Ryzen, though, not going to have any help with this one just yet. Doesn't get it off. Boyd able to secure that. Ding just doing work with this Yuzong pick early on.
Man,
It's the duo again, Wolf, you're saying.
Boyd and Ding. And Ding, really, what he did was to... He wasn't stingy at all with the ultimate. But the timing was there. So what he did was to force the Thorn Rose when the turtle is still healthy, very healthy, so that you will not go. You cannot go for that Thorn Rose Retribution combo that Lancelots usually do. So essentially, he forced the missed timing from Ryzen, which is amazing. If you think about it. Ding is a role player.
Yeah, micro mechanics, yeah? Mind tricks for NXPE was in a mechanical way, right? So now they're leading on to the objective takes early game. Smart Omega is forced to rotate faster because, as we see, it's the duo of the XP lane and the Fredrin. And now we're looking how they would want to keep invading the jungle of next play, because they have more control, right? They have more control in getting that space for doming as first 5 minutes goes.
Right now, I mean, in both these teams just looking to get any advantage they can. You know, we typically, by this point, you either have that first blood given up here, but none of it is happening in this game so far. So you can even see they're trying to press the situation right now. Stone could be in trouble here. Get a feathered airstrike, wings by wings, dodges. Nice moves and grooves coming out from Stone.
Okay.
Able to avoid from dying here. Still no first blood yet.
I just can't help myself. Just how he evades everything.
Wow, that was sick. That was sick. You gotta have to hand it to Storm out there.
There's a wings by wings drift.
Yep. Still no first blood.
Still none. Still going to be looking for it here. They get a flicker out. Renzio. There's the Black Dragon form, too. They might be able to grab this one. Renzio can't survive the onslaught. Ding. Grabbing the first kill, first blood of the game.
Man, Boyd and Ding. Sounds like an action star.
Boyd and Ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boyd and Ding.
They're like action stars in the typical Filipino movies. And
it's like Bad Boys.
Yeah, the bad boys.
Oh, Brusco. Already getting that times journey out from Miko, so still the fight for the second turtle. There's the feathered airstrike coming down.
Wow.
The damage from Domang.
Wow.
And here you go. Kelra can't find the kill he was looking for. Boyet able to secure that second turtle of the game. Look at the damage from Domang.
2 turtles up for NXPE EVOS, and Omega can't even get an appetizer for this.
Yeah, that's where you go for a sheesh. For sure. You see how he utilized his normal attack with the Renner and then immediately goes for the ultimate. Knowing that Ryzen already burned the Thorn Rose and one of his dashes, and then he was walking in a linear manner, no way to dodge it. It's really on point. Man, Doming DR. a very important kill. Now they're up 2K in just a snap.
Like that, yeah.
They're rotating really fast right now, and Omega's being pressured to answer. Look at this.
Okay.
Ryzen.
They were trying to get that top turret. Smart Omega holds on for a little bit longer, but, you know, they had to commit almost a full force here to pretty much delay the inevitable. Yeah, Domeng's just going to go ahead and grab that.
Goodness.
Perfectly fine there, and now with that little space advantage they've got, they can set up for their next eyes on the prize objectives.
Oh. This is really amazing, looking at NXPE EVOS, just because of the fact that they are just playing literally their brand of Mobile Legends. Nothing really special, they're just really good at it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of makes me think, is this like a rock, paper, scissors thing where Omega is just a solid rock when it comes to their gameplay, but
like they're always the rock.
Yeah, exactly. But NXPE just happens to be the paper, and they're just naturally countering everything from Omega. Because it kind of felt like already Omega is showing their comfort picks, but it's not working.
Yeah.
No, this is a different version.
Well, here's an attempt.
Oh,
Bottom side, nothing going to come of it, right? So it's a good point, Wolf, because right now it seems crazy, right? NXPE, with as stale of the first, 3 minutes were, now you have this almost 3K gold lead for NXPE 6 minutes in. They're already setting themselves up for a good time when the Lords pop up. They've got one more turtle to take here. We'll see if Smart Omega can do anything about it, but right now, just knowing the advantage that NXPE has, it's going to be tough for Smart Omega here.
For sure.
Yeah, you have a good setup now on the last turtle of the game. This baits out Omega to really answer back. Zoning out can answer a few minutes, but now they're really taking away or push away the members of Omega right now. Not even getting close to the turtle.
They're just going to give it up.
Boyet.
They got cut off there. Boyet just caused some ruckus in this jungle.
Oh boy, gets it.
Yeah, it looked like he got it too. So,
Talk about wealthy again.
Yeah.
On the jungle.
Smart Omega was just paying attention here to the bottom side. They were looking for any kill they could get, to start at least gaining some momentum themselves. But inevitably, they just gave up pretty much 3 turtles here in the hands of NXPE.
Total dominance coming up from NXPE EVOS. Was it because of the draft? I don't think so. I feel that Omega has got a decent draft to go with, and NXPE EVOS just playing their minds out just because of the fact that they're very comfortable with it. I guess this is more of a mastering a kick 1,000 times.
Yeah.
That kind of analogy, perhaps.
Like Saitama, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, right now, looking for another play here. Boyet not going to be able to escape that one. So Smart Omega finally putting themselves on the board for this game, but still have quite the work cut out for them. So folks, bottom side, but Brusco there to back up Domeng. Not sure Smart Omega actually wants to commit to this just yet, even with 3 members here. Yeah, like you said, Wolf,
There's a lot of work to do here if you're Smart Omega. If you need time, you need pickoffs, and you need to get the perfect trades for Kellra, right? So with this missing, as 8 minutes flow in the game, this might be their chance of fighting back mid-game.
Ding going to get pulled back, forced to use the Black Dragon form, so able to survive for now. Not sure if NXP wants to press the situation though.
Boom.
Should just be happy that at the end of all of that, Ding didn't go down because slowly but surely Smart Omega can start to come back in this game. Again, that's why they are called
the
comeback kings, man, for a reason.
There you go.
They prove it.
Do you know what Brusco means, Naisu? In the Philippines, you know what it means?
Isn't it a very large
dude?
Muscly man?
Yeah, like a hunk. Yeah. Essentially like a bouncer.
Yeah.
Essentially. And he's acting like one as well.
Yeah, he's basically a bouncer.
He's basically a bouncer for Domeng.
Yeah, Brusco.
Yep.
Just being in front of everybody, zoning out members of Omega to not even attempt. But they really want this Lord, right? They never had objectives. It's all inside of NXPE EVOS. Now they are hungry to get the attention, just to get one. But Ding here, Spatsu.
Gonna go force them back here. Look at that setup. Nuno Blast finding the mark exactly where it need to in a Brusco way. Pushing back Smart Omega. It was only Kellra that went down, but the rest of the members forced to go back to base. And just like that, another objective secured in the hands for NXPE.
Look at the coverage and jump, Wolf, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo!
Domeng.
Okay. Way downtown.
It's like he's got something to say with his Beatrix pick here. And that was demoralizing.
Oh my
for
goodness.
Smart Omega. They are crumbling here at 10 minutes in.
Oh no.
Oh,
This is
wow.
not looking good for Smart Omega. Just speeding.
Oh
Look at
my
the damage connected to
God.
Kelra. Almost 3/4 HP down.
Oh, make it a case for the sniper as well. My God, dominating.
You know, no matter how many
I
times.
gotcha.
Sometimes I try to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
No matter how many times I hear you these jokes,
yeah. It just happens.
you just let it happen.
Yeah.
Right now, even Smart Omega kind of just letting this happen. The assault on the base, they still got to deal with this Lord. It is only the first one of the game. We'll see if they can actually do anything about it. They clear that up. So right now, NXPE still working on these inhibitor turrets. Not going to be able to find anything just yet, but still look at the lead that they've garnered themselves here in this game. And just the threat of Domeng lining up those sniper shots.
Forcing out ultimates.
Feathered airstrike for a feathered airstrike.
To get him out of the base, I'm just speculating here on how Smart Omega could come back from this case. With the gold lead, yes, time was missing for Keller, right? They were lacking out that who's going to jump in those team fights that NXPE EVOS continues to commit. And while they're hungry for these objectives, they're baiting out Omega to really answer this. A conceal play, is this the chance that they're taking for? Oh no, not yet, but there's still a lot of work to do. But this lead, this case of Smart Omega, is the items enough for Kelra to bounce back?
Okay. Not yet, for sure. Does have the Trinity again of attack speed items. I think he needs a defensive item eventually, like Wind of Nature at least, so that he can man up against Doming. And then eventually an Athena Shield so that he will not be taken up by Goyo. Before that happens, he needs to farm. So to answer your question, no, it's not yet enough. I think that Omega will really have to go really late this game for them to bounce back.
Either delay the game by like, what, 15 minutes maybe? Or
by time?
Go for a Hail Mary play. And I feel like, you know, when you start seeing those conceals, that's kind of what they're hoping for. But, you know, does NXPE fall for that? I don't see that happening here.
Well, if we go back to some identities of Smart Omega, we could say Plan A, Plan B could work. Either a Hail Mary play or even risk it all. They're known for these tactics. Like, if they want to gamble something, if they feel like something could work, they would go for it.
Oh.
Are they going for it?
Right
Ryzen,
now. Ryzen had an idea.
No,
goes in! Able to get the Times Journey out there, but finds 4 members. So that's already a huge ultimate sacrifice here from Miko. There's nothing they can do to contest this Lord. Renzio going to take that shot there. The damage from Domeng's too much. Can the Retribution battle go for Ryzen? He can't get it. Boyette secures it. Double kill Domeng. And it's Smart Omega running for the hills here. Triple kill Domeng.
This is just purely dominance from NXPE EVOS. Look how Renja managed to jump and stand. He didn't have a chance to even move his cursor. Oh my God. Devastating. Oh, there goes the recalls now for NXPE EVOS. Common is showing up.
He's got the recalls and the sticker.
Decisive.
Right now, it's all up to them to make it 3 members. Can they defend their base? They're going to try one last effort. Domeng, though, unrelentless on this Beatrix, 7-0-1. But still, Smart Omega holding on to the 1 inhibitor turret. 10K gold lead for NXPE. Do they look to punch it in or wait? Lord marching top.
Should they isolate? How?
Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness.
I'm just looking for options here for Smart Omega, and just by the total damage, Domeng and Goyo, the only one who's standing for Smart Omega is Miko, aiding the magic damage from his own skill.
I can't believe it. We're seeing this. And oh my God, Keller was the one hit. Fortunately, he's very near the base.
This could be the last defense here for Smart Omega. You look, keep an eye on Brusco. Might be
Renzio,
looking for a setup if he can find one. Last inhibitor turret going to go down here. Lord finally taken care of. 1 hit to the crystal. Smart Omega on the defense. They're in a bad position here. Feathered airstrike does get used by Stome. Nothing committing just yet. They're holding on for now. Cleared up the waves. The Lord's taken care of.
Yeah, it looks like Domeng just have a... Seems like he has a fleeting timer whatsoever because he's never too stingy about his usage of the ultimate. It always hits. Like, not really, not literally always, but maybe 90% of the time.
And it's usually like Kelra.
Yeah.
Like somehow.
There was a time where he aimed it at Renzio. Renzio actually made Bravest Fighter. He receives the bullet and then gets bursted down because already was near. And see, usually we know that the Lapu-Lapu is the counter to the Beatrix. But this time, the Beatrix is untouchable. Doming is just so good at the sniper shots. The Renner, Vasily Zaitsev-ish.
Already missed one.
Yeah, and that was the word of the day, right? This is the peel factor of NXPE right now. And if they peel one,
peel factor.
Yeah, against Omega, one goes back, one can go in. The moment that they go and bounce back, two has been depleted by their HPs.
But that's the thing, though. Like
the defense. We could either check on the defense. Is this enough? I with this gold lead, by just looking at the numbers, NXPE is just playing it clear and simple.
Clear and simple has garnered them the 10K gold lead they've got right now, and now that Lord is spawning again, Smart Omega, if they want to take the risk and approach this or rely on Ryzen to do what he's done before, he's made some amazing retribution steals. Oh my goodness! But Domeng
turned to dust.
Gonna just take another member of Smart Omega down here. They don't even want to approach this area. Ryzen quite low as a Phantom Execution out. Now Ding with the Black Dragon form, gonna hunt for more. Can he find it? Brusco with the setup. There it is. The flickers come in from Goyon, gonna be hunting down the members. Feathered Airstrike comes down. Kelra's got a bob and weave, dodges a bullet. Pops the Wind of Nature, but only survives. 3 members here for Smart Omega. They can't hold on long enough. NXPE, dominant fashion. They're going to sweep Smart Omega.
An absolute domination coming out from Next Play Evos as they destroy Smart Omega with their comfort picks, the style, and the brand of Mobile Legends that we know that they do in the amateur scene up until the MPL. It kind of felt like they countered everything that Smart Omega tried to do in this game just because of the fact that they're very comfortable with this play style. Smart Omega allowed Next Play to play this game, and they played it so well.
Identity, determination, and confidence. Next Play Evos meeting the former teammate Kelra onto your screens is just something to go and bounce back from the loss last week.
Did you hear what he said? I hope people at home caught what Wolf said.
I'm not ashamed of it. I said it.
It's okay.
Doming Nation.
Yeah. Wolf 2023. Doming Nation.
If that's not your tweet after this series, I don't know.
I think somebody will tweet it for me, then I'll just retweet it.
You have to do it.
It's true, though, right?
It's right.
But still, Smart Omega, they've got a lot of work to do here. And I got to say, Doming Nation